Hey, Bliss-Box here. Going to do something kind of crazy with a blender, 2 bridge, and 1 input device. If you've never had any interest in playing 2 consoles simultaneously, then there's probably no point in watching this video. So I don't know why you're here. But if you want to see it, if it's possible, let's find out. Down below, we have the adapter. There's one adapter coming in, and we have a Saturn controller. Up top, as you can see, we have 2 bridge interfaces, and then we have this blender in the middle, which is basically going to take 1 controller and split it into 2. But let's see how far in the level we can get here without the 2 consoles getting a little bit pulled apart from one another. So what's actually going on here is the blender is receiving the signal from the adapter. It uses that low-level API signal that Bliss-Box has created so that we can get a much faster pull rate, and then it speaks that outside of the blender. So it comes in that way and then out. And then the bridge receives that signal. So every time the low-level API signal is created, you're looking at a total of 800 microseconds. You could round that up to a millisecond. So it's pretty safe to say we got a millisecond every time that occurs. So in this case, you got the controller pull, which is a Saturn, which is probably on the order of 400, maybe 200 microseconds. It's not very much. And then we have the 2 signals, the low-level API signals. And to be fair, in this case, we're splitting it twice, and the adapter can't do 2 signals at the same time. So it's going to stagger them. Which is why we're running this test. I want to see if the staggered effect causes any delay or interruption in between the 2 consoles, which so far does not look like it's doing. So we could probably say that we're getting about 3 millisecond lag here from the moment I hit a button to the effect that you see on the screen, which is considerably faster than this console is going to pull at anyways, as this is tied to a frame rate. This console is looking at a probably 16 milliseconds between each pull. But so far everything is running really well. I'm not sure anybody would ever want to do anything like this unless you had a specific need for it. This is going to be probably the only option because I don't imagine that this is outside of a very niche product. And this isn't the only thing that the blender can do. The blender has a lot of use cases. This is just one that is quite uncommon and unique. But I think that's pretty much shown us what we needed to see. There you have it. 2 consoles being run with 1 adapter. If you have an interest in that, you would definitely have to get the blender, which is the magic there. And if you wanted to do it on a console, you're going to need to at least get a couple of bridge devices. The blender can do a USB output, but the secondary output has to be a low-level API signal because it can't do 2 USB outs. And then the inputs are both the low-level API, so you would need at least a device that can speak that. But there you go. Thanks for watching.